Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the fifth game that's been cast. This is actually going to be, I think, the sixth game, and I remembered just now as I was loading the game up what the missing game was. It was a Delta Quadrant game in which Darren placed a pylon near the entrance to near the ledge that goes into the back door of your Delta Quadrant base, and I scouted it out and killed it with 2 Marines, and then he placed it there again because I'm retarded and didn't leave something to scout there, and then he 4-gated me. I think he just did a fast 4-gate warp in with just all zealots and pushed the front and the back at the same time, and I had bunkers, or I had a bunker I think, but he managed to overwhelm me. So even though it's actually 3-1 in what you've seen, and I'll get to the game in just a second so we don't miss anything, but even though it's actually 3-1 in what you've seen, it's really 3-2. And so if I win one more game, I will have won. And so Darren has to win 2 in a row in order to claim victory over me. So game being 3-2 right now in my favor. Looks like going to be scouting out. This is on... Is this on the new Delta Quadrant map? Or not Delta Quadrant, sorry. The new Desert Oasis. Yes, this is the new Desert Oasis. This is a weird new Desert Oasis. It's got a much narrower entrance here, and this is the way you have to go in order to get to your opponent's base without knocking down rocks, which makes this watchtower so amazing. Because it used to be this one was just completely pointless. As you can see, I'm throwing down normal timing on everything, and Darren's throwing down normal timing on everything as well. Maybe that gateway was a little early. Yeah, that gateway was pretty early. I think that was a 10 gate. Yeah, I think definitely a 10 gate. Oh, nice. Going to be stealing the gas here. Always good to steal gas whenever you see a 10 gate, unless you see them throwing a bunch of gates down, because then they don't need the gas. But one thing I like to do when I 10 gate is throw down a really fast side core, and then you can actually get a fast starport and go like quick void rays or something. And I think that's what we're going to be seeing in this game. I'm not really sure though. See, there we go. Finish the refinery at 480, which means I'm going to be able to cancel it whenever it gets almost finished. He's got 4 guys on gas right now. That sucks. I'm sure you wish he didn't have that. Looks as though just scouting around, have Marines rallied to the front. Going to be scouting around for pylons because no, Darren loves his cheese. These birds are so weird. Every time I see them, like, they just creep me out. And I don't know, it's just very strange. They always end up walking through my mineral line, and then I try and grab something to build a supply depot or build a pylon, and the bird is chilling there, so I grab him and try and build it, and then I find out that I'm supply blocked at a later point. So Happy Dude's going to be working down on that refinery. He really wants that gas if he's going to be going void rays, which I believe he is. He's got all of his chrono boost saved up, which is just complete failure, Darren. Come on. It's going to be proxy stargating me at a spot that's actually relatively safe now, because I have to knock down my back rocks to see it, which is pretty awesome. I didn't even know this was happening, so kudos to you. There I go, canceling that refinery. Is going to be preventing him from taking that gas for a short while. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm actually building any units that can hit air, and I haven't scouted. I really need to throw down a scan. I need to see that he has chrono boost saved up, and he has nothing here. He literally has no units but 1 zealot. That would really be helpful to see, because as is, he's just going to be not chrono boost. There you go. There's a chrono boost going down on that void ray. Ugh. Still making marauders and hellions. I'm thinking to myself, well, he's 4-gated me the last 4 games, so he's probably going to do it again. If I go Marine Marauder Hellion like I did before, it's going to be great. And it doesn't appear to be the case that that's what he's doing. I don't mean to give away whether or not I'm actually going to win this game, but it appears relatively obvious to me that he is owning me here, seeing as I have 2 units that can shoot up, and I'm not even building more. There's a Marine. Gonna have 3 Marines, and he'll have 2 void rays. So this is just classic example of not sucking and trying to achieve that. So I've scanned now. I really should know that there's a need for more Marines right now. Just really need Marines. I should even be building a reactor on this factory to swap it with this barracks and not even lose any production time on the extra Marines. But I mean, you get into situations where you're not really sure what you're doing, and it looks as though Darren is just placing these zealots just to kind of buy him time, which is working perfectly, because I'm thinking to myself, oh hey, free zealot kill, when who gives a shit about that? And there go the charged up Void Rays. This of course is before they got that buff, which changed their damage, and gonna be moving in with 2 Marines, and then he's like, wait, you only have that many Marines, and then there's the game, and it's over, and goodbye buildings, and goodbye game. So anyway, it's gonna be tied up at 3-3 once I just kind of give up on life and quit here. We're gonna be moving into the very last game, and I believe that's on Blistering Sands. We'll be right back with that.